Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you are a seed. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. Tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. Mist to mist, drops to drops, for water thou art, and unto water shalt thou return. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. If you can dream it, you have the innate ability to make it a reality in your life. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. Only dead fish go with the flow. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. Don't be afraid to say I don't know, and seek knowledge from others. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because nobody looks attractive spitting it back out. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. I think it was the institution. I was trying to master it. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist. Dream big, wake up, Take the first step into the unknown. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. Sometimes the grass is greener. Sometimes it is sick. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. The only source of knowledge is experience. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. To have a human form of a joyful thing, but in the universe of possible forms, there are others just as good. Don't tie your success to anything other than what's inside you. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. Hold yourself back or heal yourself back together. You decide. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. Do not look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Do what is right, not what is easy, nor what is popular. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty.